Okay, everybody, what's up? I need to check something real quick. Okay. Yes. I am feeding my dog a jerky, and it's all soft because his teeth's no good no more. Is that two negatives? Yeah. Anyway, so we finally have an event where I can showcase my, you know, water team, which consists of these random broads. Ugh, and the penis. Need to change that up. Thank you, Agravale. Thank you for your contribution. But you know, you get the fuck off my lawn now. Nah, maybe I'm being too harsh. No. Get the fuck off my lawn, Aglavale. Let's see, who should I replace him with? Someone who needs EMP skills. That's part of the downside of all these updates. Is that, you know, the updates came well after I got all my characters, so I have to go back and essentially posthumously level up my characters so that they can, you know, start being relevant again. Like, I don't know, like this girl, Anne, she came out, you know, when EMPs were an actual thing, and I don't remember leveling her at all. But that's because she's a defense character, and one of the downsides to this new, you know, beginner friendly Granblue fantasy is that defense is irrelevant now. You just want to deal as much damage as you possibly can within the first turn, and if the enemy's not dead by then you're fucked. And that's what it's all about. Granblue. Good old Granblue. Anyway, back to what I need to do. I'm basically grinding this event because someone told me that you can get Arcarum points. You can trade in your little badges for Arcarum points. And I need like 5 million Arcarum points. So basically that's all I do now. I go into these raids, I click on the moon, click attack, and then I click auto. And then, you know, I go watch some porn or something. But I can't do that on stream because YouTube will ban me. So instead, you're gonna have to deal with my voice porn, rubber and cork or some shit next to speakers and stimulate your brain. And, you know, there's no benefits to it other than, you know, it makes my hair tingle. And I don't know if that's like a good thing. Like, who knows? 12 years from now, they're gonna find that ASMR is linked to like brain cancer. And then people will just be like, well, whatever, I'm in too deep to quit now. And everyone's just gonna like jump on the ASMR train. And yeah, I hear some people get stiffies while listening to ASMR. That's kind of weird, but I can't knock them. You do you. Good old ASMR. Anyway, so my water grid consists of 3 Murglice and a Drang Ball. Doranku Ball. Boru. If you ever read the story, these things are like sort of gelatinous, so you can squeeze them. Yeah. It's weird. I always thought they were hard. They're made of glass, but they're apparently like gelatinous. When you squeeze them, they light up. I bet if you give them a little tug, they let out a little special drink sauce, you know? My main hand is Socie's weapon. I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah. I don't really recommend it. There's no advantage to it. The Ogi's not even that good. But you know, I use Luchador with my water team. It's the fastest way I can get like two, you know, simultaneous Ogis off. And if you want to see how I do it, I'll demonstrate. You want to use two Varunas with Varuna Grid because of reasons. I don't know. Numbers. You guys have the internet. Figure it out. So yeah, you just do this shit. Then, you know, you select Europa's third skill. And then you just do this crap here. I know I'm being very detailed because I don't want you to get lost. Yeah, that's all you do. If you really want to speed it up, you should just request backup and send it to everyone. But you know, you'll realize you don't need to. That was okay. Oh, that was good, Silva. Good job, guys. I couldn't have done it without you. All by myself. We did it. All by myself. Yeah, that's basically what happens. Anyway, yeah, I prefer the extreme because I think you get more drops. You can use Europa. You don't benefit from Murglyce's second skill, which increases your multi-attack rate. But you don't really need multi-attacks. Not when you have instant charge. But don't rely on it, because, you know, if you rely on anything, they'll eventually stab you in the back. And Granblue is no exception. This is a very cruel game. So yeah, how many Doranku balls do you need? As many as you want. How many do you need before it becomes relevant? As many as the stars. You want like finite numbers and damage calculations? Well, you came to the wrong person. You know what math is? Math is for people with skills and a brain. And I wasn't born with either of those. The only numbers that matter to me are the amount of money it takes for me not to put in any amount of effort. Ugh, my roommate's home. Yeah, so this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing for probably the next 3 hours of my life. Which is why I titled this Grinding My Life Away with Granblue Fantasy. Because I am doing literally that. So my dog's pretty much blind now. And I've considered putting him to sleep. Except, you know, he's not actually suffering all that much. So that's kind of unfair. Like, I wouldn't want someone to take me out back and, you know, shoot me when I go blind. Maybe when I lose the use of my lower half. That might seem reasonable then. But, you know, at this rate, it's going to be sooner rather than later. Because Granblue. 4 hours of Granblue time is about 8 hours of real life. That is a real number, guys. So every day you spend on Granblue is 3 days of your real world. I did the math right. It scales that way. Don't ask me why. Oh boy. Yeah. Jeez. So yeah, I mean, I think I have like maybe 5 minutes left in me of playing Granblue. And then I'm probably gonna go and, grind some other side game. Probably that Idolmaster stuff. Macula Marius, or whatever her fucking name. She's really good. Because, her call effect is to boost your charge bar gain. And she extends the break. And that's about it. And if possible, I wanna be able to max Kaong. I don't know how to pronounce that. But one of these days. Although I don't really care for this Anne girl. I am going to replace her. She's just a relic of an old era when defensive characters actually meant, had their use. Now I think I'm going to focus on a character that's probably good. Like Narumea. I don't know how she could be bad. She's Narumea. The great part about Narumea is that she always carries her sword like in between her thighs and it doesn't cut her. I think it's because her skin's made of metal. I don't know. But there you go. You're going in the party, Narumea. Narumea. What is that she's eating? Is that Jello? Yeah, I think it's Jello. Or no, is that shaved ice? Oh right, it's shaved ice. Because her Faith episode is about how she goes into a ice cave, takes a giant block of ice, and carries it using her sword. Because, she wants to make you happy. That's the only way she knows how. In a way, she's the ideal older sister. Because she puts you first and foremost over her own happiness. But in an ironic twist, her happiness is your happiness. Yeah. So altruistic. It's actually sad. I feel depressed just talking about her. Man, Narumea, you have problems. Anyways, yeah. Love Life Sunshine is a horrible show. Don't ever watch it, guys. As far as the upcoming season is concerned, I'm not sure what's going to be good. I mean, my advice to most people is don't watch anime. It's really not that rewarding. If you don't like anime now, you're never gonna like anime. Simple as that. But on the, and yet on the other spectrum, if you like anime, you tend to like the shittiest animes. And I don't know how that works. I mean, seriously. Maybe it's just the volume. Like, if you've watched enough anime and you've been watching since 1991, like me, then you start realizing that there is such a thing as bad anime. I mean, when I was 14, I had this belief that there was no such thing as bad anime. So no matter how bad something was, I still loved it. And I would defend it. But at some point, I just gave up, and I just finally had to admit it. I remember my red pill moment. It was Azumanga Daioh. Now that was a garbage anime. Man, Azumanga Daioh. So bad. And I say that, but I think the manga's pretty good. But the anime is just, I don't know, grating. It like gets to you. It's one of those animes you have to watch like alone in a closet because it's grating. And if anybody is watching you watch that shit, you are a horrible person. Yeah. That's like making someone watch K-On! It's like, oh, it's so funny and cute. You have to check it out. It's like, what are you guys doing? Oh my god, what is that? It's like, why won't you just kill me? Yeah. I think that's how I would like convert most Muslims if I ran a torture chamber, like Muslim extremists. Like I just have them watch K-On! For like 24 hours a day for like weeks, and then they just be like, humming the song in their sleep, and then they'd wake up and have to watch more K-On! And then they'd be like, oh my god, Allah, just put me out of my misery. And then after about a month, they'll eventually give up on the notion of Allah. But I can't blame them. I mean, I think most people would give up on their whole religion. Half elixirs. Yeah, so I didn't grind last month, and I missed the journey drop bonus. Like you have to spend a certain amount of AP or whatever. What is it called? I don't even remember. Stamina? You have to use up a certain amount in order to qualify for the platinum stage. And I completely forgot about it, and then when the month was over, I only got to gold. Yeah. But for some reason, I just didn't care. I was like, oh no. And then I went about my life. I think that's, yeah. That about sums it up. Good old Granblue. There's probably a faster way to do this. Oh yeah, Macula. She has a summer version. She has the same voice actor, Seiyu, whatever you people call him, as Cagliostro. So yeah. And ironically, Cagliostro has the same voice actor as everyone's favorite Fate Go character, Nero. Nero? Whatever. Speaking of Nero, she has her own show on Netflix. It's called Fate Last Encore. And that is a garbage show. I tried liking it, but I can't. It's just too bad. I mean, for one thing, it's from Shaft, and I think they're a horrible animation company. The other part is, like, the story makes zero sense. It's like some alternate reality where they're like souls that are like cataloged in some database, and they're all just like living out the simulation, trying to win the Holy Grail War. For what purpose? I'm not sure. Like, somehow, I don't know. Like when Fate Stay Night first came out, like we were led to believe that the Holy Grail was like this magical relic that exists outside of like our known universe, and when it manifests in our world is capable of like pretty much anything. But now, you know, with the release of Fate Grand Order, they kind of like downsized or cheapened the idea of the Holy Grail. Now you could just summon it by running a computer simulation. It's like, whoa. It's like, it's not even the real thing. Ugh. So, everything I just said, if you don't know anything about Fate, you're not missing out. I bet you people who play Fate don't even know what I'm talking about because they know nothing about Fate. That's how bad that game is. Anyone who like lies to you and tells you, "Oh man, Fate has such an interesting fucking story," it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Have you ever played Fate? Yeah, Fate is garbage. Story makes no sense. Ugh. Not even the story, just everything about it makes no sense. Okie doke. Seems my dog wants to go outside, and he's farting all over the place. I guess it's about time for me to quit Granblue. Go Granblue. See, at least Granblue's story isn't like some... doesn't try to be all complicated and garbage like that. They just... they just make up the story as they go, you know? Like, oh, look, Gran, your dad sent you a letter from an island that only exists in mythology. I was like, how did he get a letter out from there? Nobody knows. It's your job, Gran. It's like, ah, sweet. Yeah, just leave it like really open so you can fill it in with your own imagination. That's the best part about side games. Like games like Idolmaster, I really liked it because you know you get to basically play Harvey Weinstein. Like these girls had lives, you know, like what is it, Katagiri Sanae? She was a police officer, you know, and at some point you stuck your little fat sweaty fingers into her and told her, "Yeah, I can make you a star. You just have to dress up like a slut." And she was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "You're so pretty." She's like, "Oh, thanks." And then she just fucking got out of her uniform and into a swimsuit. There was nothing, you know, creepy about it. That's just the way the world works. Yeah, you get to live out that fantasy by playing the game. The best part is, you know, the girls were worth something because they didn't just give them to you for free at the time, anyways. You had to spend money. You had to drop like $6,000 for like this crappy 15 cost SR, this super rare character. You know, who wasn't anything special. She never gave you like a huge advantage in any battles. She just existed. I mean, like, I think 90% of them weren't even voiced when I started playing. They, you know, as it got bigger and they got more fans, they managed to afford, you know, a couple voice actors. These up and comers, you know, like Hayami Saori. And, you know, what's her fucking name? I don't know, a bunch of people. Igarashi Hiromi, Toyama Now. Yeah, you know, basically nobodies. And now, look at them. I've heard they added like 7 new girls this year, but none of them really interested me. As you can probably tell, there's only one girl that interests me. She's Lila. They don't give you her last name because, you know, you'd be able to identify where she exactly came from. Because she's from Dubai, so she can be one of four things, you know? She is either Arab, and she came from a really repressed, region where if she was to ever go back, she'd get stoned on the spot. Or, she's Hindi, of Indian lineage, and if she was to ever go back, she would be, beaten with a rod. Or, she's Jewish and she'd be forced into the army to kill Muslims or whatever Israelis do. Yeah. Basically, she has it all. Yep. I think that's the reason she escaped to Japan to become an idol. Actually, no, she didn't want to be an idol. She just wanted to escape like some arranged marriage, is what I'm assuming. We know she came from money because she has a maid with her. We never get to see the maid. We think we see her in the background of one of her spreads, but we can't be sure if that's really her or it's just a dark-skinned Japanese woman shopping for grocery. I mean, whatever. Yeah, so she comes from money. Maybe her dad's an oil baron. Maybe. But, it's really sad because, she's like struggling to live in Japan. So anytime there's like an event with like catering, she's there with Tupperware to stock up on food because that's the only way she can eat for the next week. That's why she's my favorite, because she's a mystery. The thing is, I'm not really into little brown girls in real life. They kind of scare me. I'm not being racist. They just do. And Gruler's dead again. Good old Gruler. Ah, fucking Love Life girls. Why did they have to keep doing that fucking dance? Anyway, yeah. Once I've collected enough of these, I feel like I can trade for some of these Arcarum points. Oh, there it is. How many can I trade for? I can trade for 10 of them. How come I can't trade for more? Hmm. That's interesting. Cool. I think I have enough now. You go to the Arcarum mode. You go to the trader. You go to the last page. Ew, I don't want none of these. This is what you want to trade for. The Saphira Evo Light. I don't know if I'm going to regret this. There you go. Now I have to get the rest. But first I have to go to the Jewel Resort, because I have to do my daily gambling. Man, I miss pachinko. Like, there's a lot of positives, a lot of good things to say about Japan. It's a fun place to be. But the thing I'm gonna miss the most is pachinko. Pachinko is awesome. So yeah, I have a primal Earth grid, but I'm still working on my Magna grid as well. Because if I'm if the rumors are to, to be believed, the magnet grids are way better. And that sucks. Because a magnet grid, you can't, just tackle with money. Yeah. Can't tackle magnet grids with money. You have to, like, work for it. That's not fun. Oh, jeez. Upgrade anyways. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I am leveling up fodder so that when I feed it into this weapon, wherever I put it, there it is. It's 100%. You don't want to, you don't want to leave the chance. Chance is how people get cancer. You go to upgrade, and you want the skill level rise rate to be 100 fucking %. Don't leave shit to chance. Alternatively, you can also just click on, 3 SSR weapons. 1, 2, 3. Upgrade. And you can get 100% that way. Which I'm gonna do because I have too many SSR weapons. Yeah. It's 1, 2. Yeah, I don't need these. 3. Upgrade. 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 Bam. Skill 15. All it took was a little bit of my time. Anyways. You must not know me. Shut up, Gummy. Shut up. He wants me to hold his snack while he eats it. Spoiled little asshole. Whatever. I don't need those. Oh shit. Get back on my legs, Gummy. Yeah, so I don't like using men because I'm not sexist or anything. I just like looking at girls, Like if I had a company, I would only hire women. The only problem is that women all hate each other, so the company would just fall apart from the inside out. It's sad, but it's true. But yeah, I would only hire women because I like looking at women. Does that make me sexist? No. Well, maybe. Yeah, okay, that makes me sexist. But hey, at least I'm not gay. I say that like I actually care. Anyways. Oops, I forgot to use my Shiva. Nope, too late. Oh boy. So anyway, yeah, back to the grind. Whoa. It's never-ending grind. Alright, my Primarchs. I completely forgot about this. I guess I'll do Michael because I want to just keep using my water. I'm just gonna keep on rolling. Keep on trucking with that high driving turkey. Go Europa. I choose you. Europa is basically a Pokemon, you know, a human shaped Pokemon. You throw her out there, she can only repeat Europa. And then, you know, and then she dies for you. Where's that Danoa? Anyway, the point is, you should attack. Strike first. Sun Tzu's Art of War. If you aim for a balanced party, you're gonna be weak all over. Make a diamond edge. Aim for the heart. You know. Its weak point is its back. Backstab. Look at that. I got them 2 pinions, bro. A piece of the pie. They spelled it peace, as in world peace. You get it? What an amazing play on words. Yeah. So I prefer the ogre outfit over the actual luchador outfit. Because, you know, luchador just shows his butt. But ogre shows his belly button. You see it? See it all jiggling in there? Yeah. So I don't know about you, but what do you choose? I mean, I guess the butt has, you know, its uses. But the belly button, so cute. Characters that show their belly buttons, like this Love Life girl. You know what? You're right. You just convinced me. Fuck belly buttons. Ugh. Let's change that outfit. Yeah, Chun-Li. That's the only outfit that matters. Because China dresses. Cultural appropriation, Jita. You're racist. I don't think it's racist to, like, wear clothing from other cultures. Because otherwise, you know, I have no idea. Make a friend request? No. You don't deserve my friendship. Replace picture with John the Slack. No way. Lila. Without her, what am I? I'm just another barbarian with another, you know, with another blonde slut. Although now I think about it, Lila's blonde too. Maybe I just like him blonde. And blue-eyed. Oh shit. Lila's an Aryan with dark skin. It's possible. I don't know. Those deep blue eyes, you know, they just stare into your soul. Shut up, Gummy, you wanted this. Yeah, I'm molesting my dog because he's a fucking dick. Get off me. Yeah, my dog sits on my lap when I grind Granblue because he can't be left alone. He hates being left alone. And I have no idea why, because I leave him alone for majority of the day. He doesn't seem to mind when I'm not here. One of these days, he's probably going to die from loneliness. And it won't be my fault. He's not even my dog. It's my mom's dog. She like pawned him off on me because she's too busy with work. You know, and I'm only going to school, which isn't really work. Good old Growler. Maybe I should just call him Oscar. You know, the Sesame Street character that lives out of the trash. He looks sort of like him, but red. Good old Oscar. Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna... Maybe I should change the picture. Let me see what's out there. Good old Pixiv. The problem with using one of those fan arts you see online is that, you know, you're essentially stealing their work and not giving them credit. And I'm too lazy to include their, you know, their Twitter profile in my description. Yep. Laziness prevails. Ha, that's cute. I shall save it in my... wherever it is. Oh my god, this guy loves his... This guy loves his lollies. That's all I can say. Yeah, I'm looking at fan art off screen. They're dirty, not safe for work. So you don't get to see it. Only I do. Man, this guy has problems. Man. Whoa, she's not wearing panties in this one. You can't do that. It's the internet. It's a safe space. Oh. Oh, jeez. OMG. Oh, shit. He's got like a bunch of them all sitting on a bed. This disgusting pervert. Stop it. Just stop it. This is not right. Man, that's wrong. I'm gonna save it too. Ah, shut up, Gummy. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go find some of that. Oh shit. Fuck you, Gummy. Get off my fucking lap. God, this fucking needy dog. Ninghai. Oh, it's a zero lane. Haha, Lila. I'm gonna follow you. Yeah, I followed somebody. You don't get to see it. I got so caught up looking at porn that I forgot I was playing Granblue. I think that's the only way to play Granblue, you know, without losing your mind. You have to play it while you're watching porn. Good old porn. Jean the Slack. Oh wow, that's a naughty picture. That's going on my... That's going places. That's all I can say. Yeah, so as far as manga goes, right now I'm reading this thing called Shoujo Fight by Nihonbashi Yoko. It's about a high school volleyball team and like a tournament and stuff. It's really not about volleyball. It's about, you know, everything around volleyball. But the volleyball's part of it. The volleyball is like the cherry on top. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I enjoy it. If you heard like some sort of lapping, that was my dog licking my arm. That's what it was. Fuck, man. I hate this shit. Stop licking me, Gummy. It's disgusting. I gotta go find some of that John the Slack. I found some oh, that's not right. That is not right. You put that away. Good old Jean d'Arc. Yes. I think I have a Benito. I need to check. Let's see, upgrade that crap. Let's go to the summons. Sort this shit by water. Let's see. I have almost a full Benito. It's only a matter of time. I gotta up my plus marks into a random summon. Let's go. It's gonna feed my Anat, and I am good. Jaji. Wow, that's not right. It's weird. I don't think I've ever actively looked for safe for work pictures before, and I'm finding it strangely difficult. Good old John. This one looks promising. Let me see. Just playing some game called Last Rebellion. What the fuck is that? Montagna. There's a lot of Jersey pictures. It's weird. Whoa. This one's not safe. Oh, I see. It's because of that show about that lesbian older sister. What's her name again? Miane. Anyway, the problem is because of her Pixiv is just overloaded with Jersey pictures of girls dressed, in jerseys. And by girls, I just mean her. She's the only one. It's weird. She's in a jersey, but she's always like only has it half on, so you always get to see her boobs. That's wrong. Stop objectifying women. Urgh. Watashi ni tenshi ga mae orita. Oh, yes. Yeah. What's the point? Get off my lawn. Ugh. Damn it. Yeah, I'd probably watch that show. I only watched like one episode of it, but I'll probably watch another. It has one of my favorite new voice actresses. Ozora Naomi, I think is her name. Yeah. I wouldn't say she's talented, but she definitely has something going for her. Because it's like, I don't know, it's like every anime needs like this particular voice to voice like, the annoying Ojo-san character that lives next door, who has like, who just like does perverted things all the time and has like ego problems. And I believe her voice is just perfect for that. That sounds very niche, but that's a very standard anime trope. So you shut the fuck up. Man, there's so many of this girl. I'm tired of looking at her. What? Well, is there anything you guys want to see? Because I am, I have nothing going on right now. Willie's my name. Wanna play a game? What the fuck is that? Ugh. Gotta do something about them angels. I gotta feed them to something. I don't know if I can solo Ubaha. I'd have to use defensive characters. I can try. It's probably not that hard. If random people on the internet can do it, then I feel like I can do it too. That is the story of my life. Which is why I am gonna be a podcaster. Maybe. Probably not. No, I will. I'm gonna be the greatest podcaster in the world. I seem to have lost focus here. Where the fuck is... Ha ha ha. There's this girl in Cinderella Girls who has like a size 42 waist, which I'm not sure what that translates to in America, but I think that's like size 3 or size 4. But you know, that's like grossly obese by Japanese standards, so they're always making fun of her. And she loves to eat candy all the time. And if you play the game, her 3 sizes actually changes depending on what season it is. Like, you know, right after Valentine's Day, she'll just like gain like three sizes. Everyone just makes fun of her. Like, aha, you're a fatty. And then she just like, and then she, you know she's dying inside, but she just laughs it off. In fact, I think she's in this game. Let me look. Characters. Let's look at the SR girls. Where are you, fatty? Show yourself. Show yourself. There she is. Kanako Mimura. Look at that. Look at that chubbiness. Mmm. In like real life, she's actually skinnier than like 95% of America. But, you know, of course, anime standards. That glass ceiling, revolving door. I don't know what term they use, Jesus, to describe it. It's like every day they come up with some new shit. But anyway, yeah. So, by some weird metric, everyone is like dangerously obese or some crap. I don't know. People are weird. Belly buttons are cute. But I'm not endorsing obesity, okay? Like, come on. Just stop eating. Yet at the same time, maybe I want a little fluff. In fact, I think girls should start like embracing dad bods. The gay community's been embracing it for years. Mmm. Lila. Okay, let's do it. Should prepare a list of topics to talk about. Haha, Meta B. You know what was a great show that never really got popular, which I never understood? It's Metabots. I think in Japan it's called Metaroto. Don't ask me why. I mean, in Japan they call Pokemon Poketo Monster. Fucking weirdos. Get on my level, John. Whoops. John the Arc. John the Slack. You know what? Fuck it. I don't need a picture. You guys just have to deal with it. But yeah, Metaboss is great. I mean, he basically finds this little robot in the dumpster, and he decides to stick a random metal coin in there. It's like just like a series of coincidences that don't make sense until it all comes together. Because Metabot, I think, was like voiced by Bender or something, because he'd be like, "What the shit? Kiss my shiny middle ass." And this was like a children's show. And Metabot was like thug as fuck, dude. It was cool. Especially when he like just refused to listen to the guy. He'd just be like, "Whoa, don't tell me what to do. You're not my real father." And there was like many layers of debt there, you know? Debt. Mm. Hey, Yaya's flashing her panties in this one. She's 6, you monsters. She's just a child. I'm saving that image. Oops, did I say that into the mic? What I meant to say is mind your own business. Take your judgment and shove it. Kiss my ass. Got it. Oh, I'm not even paying attention. What's that? Going to the raid. Going to the raid. So much. Let's check it out. So for my primal grid, all that's really changed is that I've added the Klingay. Nibelung Klingay. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's Gaelic, so it probably sounds like some Scottish words. You just drop random vowels, so it'd be like Nibelung Klingay. Be like, yeah. That sounds about right. Needle and clean. But that's how you say it. Silly Scottish people. Oh no. Yeah, so getting 4 guns, all that really does for you is that you get 4 guns. I mean, that's cool because I'm American. And Americans love their guns. Because you always have to be well armed, because you never know when the government's going to turn against you. And when the people have to rise up against the authoritarian, leader. And that's what guns are for. You blow, Vash. And you swallow. But yeah, that's what guns are for. It's for, killing government people. Because when the government turns on you, who can you rely on? Only your guns. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go, take a break. Watch some Netflix after this. Speaking of Netflix, you guys should all check out this show called Godzilla. It's all like some 3D cell, CG stuff. I don't know. It's pretty good. I grew up watching Godzilla, on late night. Because they would do like Godzilla reruns on, I think it was the Disney Channel, late into the night. And I mean like way late, like 2 to 4 in the morning. It was great because, it was all dubbed in English. They'd be like, Godzilla. And yeah, sometimes my dad would catch me watching television, middle of the night, and he knows that it's a school day, so he just like come in and beat me, which really set me straight. It sure did. It made me realize that dads suck. But yeah, I used to watch old Godzilla movies. They're really great. I think this new Godzilla anime on Netflix is a great homage to the old series. I think I'm saying it right. Homage. It's like French or something. Oh, I'm going too slow. Not paying enough attention. That's interesting. Oh, excuse me. So the weird part about owning an Android phone is that it's always listening to you. It's like one time I was talking about Magic Johnson with my friend, and I don't even like baseball. But anyway, it recommended some games to me that I did not care to watch. And I think it was also like some. Uh oh, I forgot. Well, I screwed that up. Yeah, so, anyways. Let that be a lesson to you. If you don't pay attention, you die. Well, I'm screwed. Shut up, Gummy. Yeah, so he has like arthritis or something, or back pains, because he like growls whenever you touch his back. He's an asshole of a dog. Isn't that right, you little son of a bitch? Yeah, so I'm probably gonna replace these daggers with more guns, because you can never have enough guns. I'll be honest, the only guns you really need is like a shotgun and a pistol, for home defense. If you're buying ARs, like some sort of assault rifle, there's only two reasons why you would ever buy an assault rifle. One, you plan on shooting up a school, or two, you love, like, guns give you stiffies. I mean, really, that's about it, right? Because why else would you get him? It's like, oh shit, look at that shiny luster of black steel. Mmm. Then you just get all hot and horny for it. But yes, that is why you buy an assault rifle. But for home defense, I'd recommend, buying like a practical gun. Yeah, so I think this is about it for me as well. As soon as this is dead, I'm gonna. This dog keeps licking me. I think he needs to go outside, take a shit or something. God fucking damn it. Good old Cagliostro. Good old Sarasa. Interesting fact, Sarasa is voiced by everyone's favorite, Detective Conan. Americans might know of it as Case Closed. But if you're like the rest of the world, you know it as Detective Conan. Isn't that weird? Oh man. That's weird. I thought my party would have wiped by now. Go, Ilza. See, Ilza's got it. She carries 2 guns, because you know 1 gun is never enough. Not for self-defense. Because you know, what happens when they're on top of you, and they've grabbed your gun out of your hand and thrown it away. Well, that's why you need 2 guns. Yeah. Could never have too many guns. You should hide them around the house, especially if you have kids. You know, hide them in plain sight, because the criminals will never see that coming. Okay, well, I think that's about it for today, guys. Good night, and keep it coming. Wait. Keep on trucking, you high jiving turkeys. There you go.